Alrighty, g'day everyone and welcome. I hope everyone's well. Before we do begin though, just draw your attention to the standard disclaimer that says everything is for educational purposes only. G'day everyone and welcome. And you are responsible for your trading decisions. Apologies for the green flicker, folks. It's my mouse highlighter that crashes every now and again. I've removed it, but it seems to keep doing it, so I do apologise about that. Right, folks, let's jump in. Hopefully it doesn't get too bad. So welcome to Friday, last day of the trading week for me, of course. Hi there, Multi. Hi there, Trader UK. Ralph, nice to see you. And anyone else that's new, hope you find value with us. I'm sure you will. All right, so the Forex calendar. You'll notice here we had the employment claims last night. Now we've got the biggest news event of the month here, non-farm employment in the US. So just be careful with that. Markets often go to sleep before that. Got some CAD news as well. So look, I'd be a little bit careful with that, even putting orders on, because you can get triggered in and then bounced out. So just be mindful of that, folks. Let's have a look at the markets. S&P 500, we spoke about this yesterday, and I said I was risk neutral to risk on. I didn't want to see price break this level, and we said that if it did, then it'll probably flick to risk off. So that's kind of what's happened now, and I'll show you with the futures chart as well. The Dow anchors right back here. Oh, that was a bad place. Anchors right back here. So I've actually got to push straight into it. But it's different on the futures chart. But either way, it's still very bad. Risk off. We don't want to see these. Often what will happen though is we'll get a pullback over the next couple of days, and if it's going to be bearish, then it'll drop from there. So the next couple of days are going to be critical. Nasdaq new high, anchors through here. Same thing, a sharp drop in there. Same thing, look, it gapped up and down, so yeah, a little nasty. The VIX, look, huge move. Now, talking heads have said that it's a result of possible retaliation from Iran, but that's been on the cards for ages. All right, so the Bank Nifty that I looked at for I've forgotten his name, Split Glass, I think his name was. So you can see that's testing the high there. If you look at the 4-hour chart, you can see you got a little bit of a swing here. So definitely got momentum here. Got a fifth wave sort of through here. My preference with this would have been the break and then the pullback, of course. We did that the other day. All right, let's jump in and have a look. I'm just finishing going through the charts, folks, so just let me do that and then I'll jump back to some of the others. Folks, if you've got any markets you'd like to have a look at as well, just let me know. So from what we said, Friday, we've gone into a risk-off mode. I'll just show you those futures. This is why I look at the futures chart. Has the overnight data as well. So it's a little more complete picture. You can clearly see here that we actually had a swing there. So that was the anchor. So we're well and truly through that. Prices respected that on the 20 period. And now it's dropped through. So now I've gone into downtrend on the daily chart with the S&P. That was a key level we were watching. So this is objective trend identification, not using moving averages or any other guess. Very big outside bar. So yeah, Nasdaq, look, you can see the very big push. I did highlight this a week or so ago, this wedge and the potential, and we got that little bit of throw over, as I call it, or it's an Elliott wave term. A lot of times too, the move on this will give back this in a third of the time that it took to complete this. So, we're kind of looking at, that sort of window. If that sort of plays out. So we've got to be ready for that. The Dow, you can see you've got a new high here, so it actually has broken. That's what I'm seeing with that. Yeah, apologies again for that flash. If there's any charts you'd like me to look at, folks, too, just drop it in the chat. I'll have a look at those at the end. I got to Chinese yuan, dollar Chinese yuan. We're looking for a short through here with the moving average separation trade coming out of this very big move through here. Looking for B into C. A in there somewhere. And we can see the region that I was looking at was here. So we can clearly see this has had an attempt. This wasn't kind of what I'd like to see. Would have preferred to see the break and then the pullback. We're kind of getting it. It's a bit sort of funky. So, you know, now really it's going to be sort of here. The risk that we pose, of course, here, folks, is that we end up, you know, just going through time and any targets, you know, we end up using up time going sideways. But look, that's okay. I'm still happy to keep that on. All right. Worst case, it just doesn't trigger. That's kind of all there is to it. And you'll see that you will see that with some of the trades from yesterday. Some triggered, some just didn't trigger. Dollar yen. Remember this? We're looking around here. It just hasn't triggered. Would I go short in here? Let's have a look. So we've got that big separation. I was concerned about that the whole time. So let's have a look where the 4-hour anchor is for starters. Okay, it looks like here. Yeah, that's validated. Look at all the attempts. Yeah, I'm sorry you can't see my pointer. Look at all the attempts. That validates this anchor, 4-hour anchor. So now we're through it. Yeah, this is not bad with strength. So we get the weak pullback into there. That would be ideal. All right, so I'm happy to put that on as a counter trend short. Target being the 20 on the daily. So counter trend short. Dollar yen. Well, this is the way that I go through the charts every day, folks. All right, so dollar Norwegian. See the move through here to the 20? It's already tested that. All right, so I don't know whether anyone got that one. That would have been probably through here. You may have got that one if you knew how to trade that one. We did teach this in a series of workshops, or not. We did teach the climactic. This one here I said no because of the 20, the 200 rather. Or Singapore, nothing. Dollar Thai baht back up into these targets and getting rejected again. But look, good trade. I hope Ben's still in this. We did say stop through here, get a breakthrough here. You can even tighten it up under there. So good outcome for him. I think he got in round here somewhere. All right, so let's go back to gold, silver. So gold, we looked at the top of the channel through here. All right, excuse me. And I said, look, could get a rejection there. That's exactly what we got. The one that I did like though from yesterday was silver. All right, we said about silver here, target down to the 8. And also targeting the 4-hour 20 period. Now this triggered actually today in Asia, and I did jot it in the room, so you can clearly see here. One test, second one. Usually the second one is the better one. So that was the trade. That was the trade today. So you can clearly see the 20 period. Right now they're only visual guides. The moving averages are only visual guides, folks. Got a separation here, not as big as I would have liked to have seen, but it seems that the bigger players respect it, or the algorithms are buying and selling off this, so I'm going to respect them as well. Okay. So the only trade here was, this is the first touch. The second one was in this region here. Now I got in a little late. I got in right here. My stop was here, so I got just over 1R. And then that was it. I was done. All right. So you got to be very quick with these. So that was the trade. Could it drop again now? It could, but you know, that's kind of it. I'm happy with that. You know, it's in an area now where it could bounce and continue higher. That's the reasoning with those. So that was on the list yesterday, folks. Let's do the cryptos. Bitcoin, just kind of in no man's land here. All right, the one that I do like though is Ethereum. All right, so we've got the same sort of trade, but one time frame higher. So here's the 8. Look, we've already tested it. Back up, back down. So looking for a move down to here or whatever we can get out of that. So let's have a look at the daily now. So let's have a look at the trend on the daily. All right, so here's the anchor. All right, so we're actually downtrending at this point. We've got a swing here. See, price has tested it there. So we actually had a swing here, and I suggested a move back there as one of the trades, which it did. But now we're just going sideways, and notice the angle of the 20 period. So this has turned into just an ABC through here with a little nested pullback in here. All right, so then we've got a drop. So then we've got a drop through here, and we've retested. So B wave is a key level. We spoke about these key levels many times where, let's say the bullish version, back to the 20 period moving average, and often we'll get a pause at the B wave here, right? A, B, C. These are these key area, contextual areas that I speak about. So you can see we're right at it now. Let's drill down to the 4 hour. See the 20 period here that I drew, and here's B. So you can see we've tested it once, and now we've got the pullback. So this is the breakout. So we've got the sharp breakout, and now we've got the pullback. All right, it's a little higher than I would have liked. I would have liked it a bit more compact in here, but it is what it is. All right, so you know, something more to this, and then a drop allows us to get in there. But the same concept applies. Up, big outside bar, and then we're pushed into B. So here's A, B, and C. So you can clearly see we're getting a little pause here. So if we can get a consolidation here, even just a small swing, that would be enough to take that through the low. Otherwise, if it breaks and attempts the low here, then we've got to wait for a smaller version of this, okay? So it's important to project ahead what we'd like to see. So the 4 hour, you can see the 4 hour, like you can see it's clearly identified this level as key, and so have we. So we can get, you know, a nice little consolidation or something like that, which will be more evident on the 60-minute chart. Yeah, that's worthy of taking the breakout. I don't just take straight out breakout. Look. All right, so you can see they're often failure prone. If you did take that one based on this, your stop would need to be there in any case. And that'll protect it in any case. So that's what I'm seeing there with Ethereum. That green is bad. Apologies for that, folks. I promise I will fix it on the weekend. It happens every now and again, and my computer just needs a reboot. All right, so Ethereum. All right, let's go through some of the trades from yesterday as well, now that we've done those. Sorry, we'll look at dollar index. Dollar index on my chart, you can clearly see, look, it's tested the trend line. We had a rejection here. All right, so we were expecting something there anyway. So the one that we liked yesterday was the German DAX, or the German 40, that I put on the list. Same thing, look, the pullback here into the 20. Notice there, it's tested it, look. Let's drill down to the 4 hour. You can clearly see we've got the big move through here. Nice weak pullback in here. And we identified this level yesterday. So if you took that one, there was really no turning back. straight through, partial profit at the low, and then whatever you want to get out of it, okay? So measured move takes us into this region. You can see I've marked that out. So there's still potential for this. All right, so that's what we look for with those. So you can clearly see here on the 4-hour look, below the 20 period moving average, 20 period is angled, short-term moving average. They're just, like I said, just lines on a chart, but they have a, excuse me, a certain look. All right, so it gave it to us there. We were waiting for this to crack, but waiting for the right moment. Those of you that have been around watching me for a little while will know I haven't called this. We've tried to get a couple here, but it hasn't triggered, and here it finally did. So we got the trade in there. So it's important to do your reviews as well, folks. Important for me to do them too. Euro New Zealand, we had on just this other analysis because I wasn't overly comfortable with it. We wanted to see the push down. Same thing, down into the 20. Look, it made an attempt. This was the distribution top, made an attempt here. But look, we really didn't get, it's kind of too much. If you got a little bit of a pullback in there and you thought to take it. All right, but notice this, the 60-minute chart. All right, a beautiful ABC here. A push into B, you may have gotten triggered into that, but notice we didn't get kind of price acceptance or any setup there. And then there was no follow through, but the setup was there, look. See the 20 here? Beautiful. All right. If you like to get the the consolidation or something there, we didn't get that. And you can clearly see then it's kind of turned around. Could there be a possibility that could continue to drop? There is, but to me it's kind of, look, leave it alone. It's fairly sharp here. All right, and we're running out of time for it to get down to the 20 here. Okay. See there? Sorry if you can't see the mouse. The highlighter does make it easier. Euro New Zealand, Pound Swiss. There's a few others from yesterday that didn't trigger. So this one here, Pound Swiss, look, we had the break through the high. We're waiting for the pullback and to get long, right? But we didn't get it, so no trade. So that actually keeps us out of losing trades as well. Identifying key levels. And more importantly, what you'd like to see in order to trade. New Zealand CAD, we're looking for a counter trend long. Just one moment, folks. Let me just clear my desktop. Hopefully that might make a difference. We'll soon see. Okay, I'll see if that helps. All right. So this one we're looking for a counter trend trade through here, back up into the 20 and back into this region here. No, I don't think it has made any difference. All right, so let's have a look at where that would have given us something. So around the 81.34 area. So you can see here, look, we got a nice anchor break, nice little base. Where's 81.34? No, it's a bit higher. Oh, it's in this region here. So nothing before that was valid, even though this looked pretty good. Nothing in there was valid. Here, let's have a look. All right, so no, there was really nothing in there. Let's set up. Maybe here, you might have got an alternate entry there. See the pullback here, A, B, C, through there. Excuse me, back to the 20. That would have been okay. Entry there, stop here. You really just got just over 1 hour. We are seeing an ABC through here. But that was our target, so we're getting close to that, so I'm not going to include that. You can see we're just a little extended on the 4 hour, so moved, didn't give us a trigger. Okay, now I'm not gonna make out that, oh yeah, this was a great trade. You know, this when there was clearly no decent entry opportunity. All right, those of you that have been around know that that's not my style. Call it as it is. Rely on my skills to provide opportunity. Don't make it up. No sort of BS approach. All right. So look, what is it that I do like now, folks? All right. So look, Friday risk off. We've done the reviews on these. So some good opportunities. Silver, unfortunately, was in Asia. So the pound, the yen trade didn't trigger. Pound Singapore didn't. New Zealand CAD didn't give us an opportunity though. Swiss Singapore, have I put that back on the list? I have. All right, so Ethereum we did. And then Ben wanted me to look at NIC on the ASX, which if we get time, I may do. So yes, folks, just a quick note too. TradingView will stop the streaming on the 7th, I think next week. So if you like what we do and you want to make use of the open house, you'll need to find us, fxftraders.com. Find us there, or the YouTube channel. They'll be public for a little while longer. All right, so what is it? Let's have a look. Okay, CAD Swiss. So CAD Swiss, once again, very similar opportunity. Look, nice big momentum move. Looking for that better correction back through here. CAD Swiss, daily anchor here, trend anchor. And I noticed you spotted this one too. Multi, so well done. 4 hour anchor is actually here, so we're downtrending on the 4 hour already. This is that key level that we spotted on the daily. Nice big momentum move. Let's see if we can get a pullback through here. Something in around here. Yeah, it could be the little inverted cup with handle, something like that. We can see where the 40-60 box takes us in terms of pullback. Wouldn't want to see it too deep. Ideally with these, here's the 20. Ideally you want to see it weak C leg, and that can give you an early entry into this and then see how it plays out around the low. Otherwise, if this drops hard, look for the breakout pullback. Right. And look, you can look for entries when these. So this is a daily 4 hour. Let me draw this properly. Daily 4 hour and 60, or sometimes the 15-minute entry. Right. So the daily is the higher time frame. 4 hour now, this one is the one we get the context from. So this is the trading time frame, TTF. And then the 60 or the 15 is the lower time frame, right, where we're looking for setups, but you may still get it on the trading time frame. All right. So essentially we're looking in here for any reason to get in and looking for this to go short and continue this bearish move. Why we want to do that? Because we've got, you know, a very big extension through here, rejection through here, testing the daily anchor. That'll be another reason. That's the daily anchor here. Once that pops, we want to get it, try and get it into the 20 period, and the monthly pivot is there as well. So CAD Swiss. Okay, Aussie New Zealand. Aussie yen. Some of these are looking okay. We had the beautiful trade back here. All right, I went over that yesterday, so I'm not going to go over it again, but Very sweet pullback in here with an early entry in here. Start of momentum, great setup. Look at the result, bang. All right, it was already setting up. You could say, oh, this got, you know, pushed on by news and that, but yeah, look, it did. It may have, but look at this setup. Look how it was setting up prior. All right, everything is baked in. All right, look at the beautiful little outside bar here. Look at the moving averages just starting to move. Beautiful. All right, so got the break through the high. Got the shooting star here. So really, this has got potential to either move again here or correct harder. Now, if it moves again here, and this is very similar with Euro Yen, we need to see, now notice this here on the 4 hour, what I don't like about this is the sharp leg into A. All right. So look at the retracement properties, and look, Aussie Yen back to the 50 period, back to the 20. All right. So, you know, there's a few things in its favour in terms of points. The only way that I would be interested in this one now, and thank you to Ben too, he said by me drawing these little boxes on, he said that it helps him a lot to identify what he wants to see as well, or what I want to see. So a push so that we get, you know, A through here, B here, and then a move through B, triggering us in. All right, so we're looking for that secondary setup here. Okay, A, Bravo, Charlie. All right, what that does, it helps to confirm that this is moving. All right, now that could also, you know, take the form of nice big push here. This would be even better. And then, oh, I just drew that, didn't I? All right, so we've got the move here. So something like the accumulation that we see on the right side of the V reversal. All right, something like that. It's too early to tell. Not enough bars have formed. So let me do Euro Yen at the same time. So Euro Yen tackled B wave. No, look, no, didn't push through it. That's why this is such a key area. All right, Euro Yen, this leg here, all right, the 50%, look right to it. So that was a great trade as well. Nice push. Notice. The channel through here. Right, now here's the center line of the channel. Notice it couldn't make it back down even to the low. That's very positive. All right, so you know, essentially we've kind of got the wedge through here. All right, which is good. Wedges usually, as we said with Nasdaq, usually break very well. This move here, that was the one that we got through here. Stop here, great multi-winner. Move through here, same thing, look, very sharp move down here, not comfortable with. Back here they look to the 61 of this leg to the tick. Now, whether you believe in, you know, Fibonacci or not, you can't deny, look, there it is there. I know it's very tiny. You can't deny that the market's respecting that. Will it just stop there? No, of course not. You know, it could just, you know, drop again. The market does what it wants. But this is in a high probability area. Those of you that know the 40-60 time and price box, it's in that area. It's at the bottom of the area, which is great. It's right at the 20, so it's got things in its favour. But same again, we want to see this push and then, you know, something through here to get us in, all right? So you want to see confirmation that this is not A, B, it gets weak, and then we drop again into C, all right? How are we going to do that? We want to see a push up, weakness on this move, and then this will be evident on the lower time frame, but something to get us in here, all right? So a nice sharp move up would be good, and then a weak move down, that'd be even better. Take the breakthrough there, A, B, shallow C, all right? So this is what I want to see. All right, we did gold yesterday too. Pursuit of Happiness, nice name. We did that yesterday. Gold and silver. Silver short, which triggered, and I said short. Gold look for weakness. So that's what I'm seeing with that. Swiss Singapore. So Swiss Singapore, is this still okay? No, I'm going to leave this out. This is faking out, just creating a base here. Got a little V reversal. Yeah, look, we're just looking for it to break the base and get a bit higher here, but yeah, I'm going to leave that out for now. All right, let's have a look at EuroCAD for multi. All right, so EuroCAD, noted this one the other day. Yeah, the moving average separation play. We noted that. The only concern was the 200 on the 4 hour and on the 60 minute. But we're certainly getting, look at the 20 here. This is what multi has said. We've got the look of V reversal, which are usually consolidation or accumulation through there. I can see what you're seeing, multi. Weekly is okay. So just getting a little, so the 4 hours okay, got room up to here to any sort of resistance, basic support and resistance stuff. Got the short-term moving average here, got the 20 here, so we've got nice alignment with short and medium-term momentum. My only concern is we've already had a high momentum move, and we may actually then get the pullback into the 20 finally. But I can see what you're seeing, multi. We've already tagged that, haven't we? And we've kind of popped that. So this is going to continue. You can see we've just got got to move up, reasonable pullback to the 20. Here's the 20. Got a very sharp sort of move here, outside bar here. So look, it's giving the cut with handle, but it's actually already sort of broken, hasn't it? So look, my preference would be obviously on this, see the pullback. Otherwise, if we get a nice break, you may see a little pullback on the 15 minute. Right, a little bit choppy through there, but if you see a pullback on the 15 minute, right, what that's doing is confirming that yes, we want to go, but you want to see weakness in this pullback. We don't want to see the push up and then all of a sudden bam, we get a big down bar through the resistance. To me that's going to indicate a breakout failure. All right, so yeah, good observation, multi, thank you for that. So you can see it's pushing. All right, let's have a quick look at gold again. All right, so gold, very big channel here on the daily. We've got 5 larger waves up here, just testing this, but look, it's not really showing weakness yet. Really haven't got, a climactic move here to then get a move, a sharp move back that we trade. But I did say look out for weakness here, so you can see it's coming in. The target of that would be this 8 EMA on the daily, their first target. But in order for me to take that, I would want to see weakness come back in here. And you can see we've got the start of a little quasi head and shoulders here, right, with a double top as the head. So I'd want to see weakness come into this one. Well, then you can look to, maybe take a trade in there, or if you can get an early entry in there, then I would do so. All right. So just remember this bar here. It's got a decent move here. There's orders through there. If we get a sustained break and a hold above the high there, consider that the short is probably done and dusted. All right. So that's what I'm seeing with gold. So silver, we called this short yesterday down here. See, this has done what we were looking for with gold. So that, excuse me, that was a move there. They did that today in Asia. So I'm in Australia, so we actually got a hold of that one. And I put it in our room as well. Euro dollar. No, I didn't do euro. Sorry, I forgot that. So look, euro weekly is getting caught here on the 20. So it's a bit funky, a bit messy. The daily, got to move up here. Down, we've broken the 50%. Broken through the 61 here. Broken the anchor here. So we're actually in a downtrending environment. So where's the point where I would want to see price resume? All right. So see the swings here. When this one here is broken decisively, excuse me, we now enter downtrend. So at that point there, right here, we're in a downtrend. So then where is the last swing? It's here. So you can see it's attempted to break this with strength, but we haven't got price acceptance through here. Excuse me. So this actually looks like it's going to have another attempt. So this is actually still downtrending on the daily chart. So when we drop down to the 4 hour, that level is here. So a very sharp move into it, which naturally is expected. Think of a rubber band. It's naturally expected to reject. So if you like this, you can see we've got a little cradle pattern here. Definite third wave up. So look for something. Here's the 20 period. Look for some sign of strength through here. Just be mindful, here's the 200 period. It hasn't really respected it. Maybe here, not really here. So it may not again. But you want to see some signs that this is making another attempt. Okay. If you're thinking short, well, the target is going to be this 20. And you can third wave through here. The 50%, look, which it's right near, would be one of its targets. Euro likes 50%, which is also way down there on 1. But that leg is here. So just be careful. That's not my preference. And you can clearly see through here on the 60. Now here's what I'm talking about, folks. See the steepness in this leg and the weakness in the pullback. That's what we want to see in order to be able to take continuation shorts. Notice here we're getting a little bit of strength. This bar here, we don't want to see that taken out. If you were considering short, you want to see it fail here at the 20 and then give another swing here to get in. But otherwise, my preference is going to be to see it. Now, mind you, this is a 60-minute chart. See it move back up, with some sort of strength. I'd be looking for that sort of price action first. And one of the keys is going to be a break of the anchor here. Now, it's not obvious on the 4 hour, but then you're tackling the 200. So just be mindful of that. It's not really clear. NASDAQ 100, I'll do that on the futures chart. You're welcome, Multi. NASDAQ, where are you? All right, so the NASDAQ daily, we're expecting this wedge to break. I mentioned this last week. Nice little throw over, little fake out through the high. So we've now got the breakthrough, right, lower trend line, right back here. So where's some key levels with this? So the trend anchor, remember what we just spoke about before? And look, I do teach these in detail. We do have workshops every Wednesday. I do teach these in detail, but notice the last swing in the uptrend, it's here. See that? So that's a key level. Notice we've had a nice outside bar into this. So this is showing momentum, strong momentum short. And notice what it's done here. Reborn Rennie. Notice this weak pullback, which we'd be expecting from the impulse here. Notice how it's negated that. So that's a nice sign of weakness. So ideally, I'm looking for something, to drop us through this again. So my bias is going to be short. Let's have a look at the 4 hour. All right, see, that was what we were looking at a few days ago. So when you see the 4 hour now, that level is pretty key. So I would want to see, something through here, to get me in, maybe a bearish engulfing there, get you in through there. Otherwise, it could easily just kind of go sideways, sort of garbage through here. That would still be okay, considered as like a distribution down. Well, it's washing off this big move through here. It's correcting through time into the 20. I always like to take trades at or near the 20 period. So 20 period there, short-term moving average would be sort of like this. That would be my preference. Maybe get the pullback in there. We get a drop tonight, then look for the breakout pullback. If you want to be very specific, put your fibs on through here. Put your 40-60 box. All right, so the maximum we'd want to see this pullback, it'd be up into this region. All right, that's pretty high. My preference would be the 38 or the 50, that region through there, and then a drop, and be looking for shorts through here. So any kind of higher than sort of here, and any strong momentum here, is going to indicate that this is probably now like a V reversal, and then you can be looking for longs kind of through there, but I would prefer to get it up through there. So that's what I'm seeing with NASDAQ. Got to have a bias short on the 4 hour, even though the anchor's right back here. It's about to break there, so it's uptrending on the daily, uptrending on the 4 hour. All right, so do I have time? No, I probably don't, Ben. Sorry about that. Ben wanted me to look at an Aussie stock, nickel industries, 5 waves up, ABC back to the 78. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll know what that means, I hope. A, B, C. This is on the monthly. Very big pullback right to the 78, which is great. Weekly through here, look. It's pretty good. Well, I'm doing it anyway, aren't I? Let's get rid of the cloud. I'll be very quick. I think you know what I'm talking about with this as well. Now notice, folks, too, I haven't really referenced any indicators. It's all price action and moving averages. I don't bring the trend line from here, Ben. It'll be too steep. So you can see the one that I've got here. It's right here. So it's right at it on the daily. Got nice momentum up though on the weekly. Pretty good. It's broken the weekly anchor right there. So we're definitely uptrending. Key area through there that it's broken through. Let's drop down to the daily chart. You know, we've definitely got, you know, good, solid green volume come in. This is a stock, folks, on the Australian stock market. Requested by Ben. The daily chart, let's have a look at that. So, got our big V reversal and the push through there. We're definitely uptrending, as we said. Key level through here. Right, so you can see it's played a part there, down, and then it's back through it. There's definite strength there, Ben. What else have we got here? All right, let's put the pitchfork on. Here. All right, let's change it to the shift method. All right, beautiful. All right, notice the move up. It's holding these bottom tines. Beautiful. It's right at the center. That's good. All right, my only concern here, here's the 20 band. All right, it's getting a little away from it. Here's that trend line. So we want to see this pull back and kind of squeeze into it. If you get that, then you can take the breakout through there being a stock. Okay? But holding the... All right, exactly what I would have expected out of the pitchfork. So far, so good. Even a standard trend line. Ignoring that because it's too sharp through there. You can see it's holding that. So the trend is intact. All right, nice pullback through here. 1, 2, third wave. So look for a setup in this region to try and get long. Just remember this though. All right. It could be using that as resistance. All right, and there's no real above that. There's kind of no. Look, there's a couple. There's nothing really sort of substantial. Maybe through there. All right, but good move. Nice volumes coming through here on this last move. Looks good. There we go, folks. All right, good session, big session. Yes, I did David, ZX. I did gold twice. So there we go, folks. All right, thank you for your company, folks. Thank you for your company, those on TradingView and elsewhere. We are going to continue the open house. So if you like what we do, find us where you can. Same sort of things. Wednesdays is we do a quick workshop as well. So this is the analysis I do, folks. I'm a private trader. I've traded myself for 15 years. 16 years full-time, 3 years part-time. I've got 2 trading diplomas and an international accreditation as a certified financial technician. So I've done my time in terms of knowledge. I've done all the formal education. So, but this is the way that I trade, folks. I know it's very fast, what we do, because I'm trying to impart a lot of information. But if you like what we do, yeah, why don't you come and consider joining us, or consider taking up the trial. Have a look. So there we go, folks. A lot of it can be bit more advanced. So yeah, and look, won't be streaming past Monday, I think, on TradingView. I think it's stopping there. So look out for us. You should be able to find us, fxftraders.com, and look out for the YouTube channel as well. So while it's still open house, folks, take advantage of it. Called some great trades last week, some good trades this week. So yeah, and genuine education, folks. It's what I do every day. So there you go. You can watch the replays as well, folks. So, all right. Take care, everyone. Trade safe. Have a great weekend. Don't forget NFP tonight. Big news event. You might want to just sit it out or wait for next week. If you've had a good week, you might want to consider taking the night off. Don't forget to do your trade reviews over the weekend. What did I do right? Where can I improve? And try and keep that growth mindset, folks. Thank you for your company. Have a great weekend.